Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a Get Ready With Me featuring the Melt Dark Matter Stack. I have been getting a lot of requests to talk about the Melt stacks more in my videos and do some videos just about them. So we're going to start today with the Dark Matter stack, and then I have 3 other stacks that I will feature on another day. So if this sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, hey, it's been a minute, how you guys doing, how you doing? Do you guys like the messy vanity? I feel like it's more like us getting ready together, because who is like perfectly clean while they do their makeup? You might be actually, you might be. So let me just move all these products over. Ooh. Alright, so and I have my glass of water over here. Alright. I'm going to go through the face products, you know, at a quicker rate, not like sped up or anything, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them, and then I will spend most time with the stack, so I hope that's okay. And let me think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying something different. I have my monitor on my phone right here, and so it's off like up here for you guys. So hopefully that means like I'm looking at you the whole time, but also I hope it means we're recording the whole time. So this is an experience. Being a YouTuber, no matter how big or small you are, it's always like a technology experience. Okay, so yeah, that's like, we're tacky today, we're tacky. Alright, let me grab my sponge. I've been using the one by Sonia Kashuk, and I feel okay about it. It gets huge whenever you put water on it, but the thing is, it's like also really hard to squeeze water out of it, and sometimes because of that it'll absorb your makeup and not apply it correctly. So you have to be very careful to just really squeeze it all out. And it's a little bit like aggressive. I think aggressive would be the right word. It's like you feel a little attacked with it, but you know, it's fine. Alright, I pulled an assortment of products. These are all products that are like new-ish. I've talked about them in hauls and that kind of thing pretty recently, but I haven't really applied them on my face with you guys. Some I have, but most I haven't. So I hope you guys enjoy the assortment of products. So starting off, we're going to go here. This is the Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright Face Primer, Vitamin C and Banana. I did get this influencer for review a while back, and I did end up liking it. Oh my gosh, I just put too much on my hand. But it is like a yellow color, and then we're just going to put it on the skin. It's kind of like a hybrid of a moisturizer slash primer, very similar to the Too Faced RX. So we're just going to put that everywhere. After I film this video, I am going to film a Sephora VIB recommendations and wish list. I was kind of like, I don't know if I should film it, but I think I will. I think I'll do that. Alright, going in next, we have foundation. I've used this a few times on my channel, but it's still a pretty new product to the market, so why not just keep using it, you know? And you guys have probably purchased it as well. And what's up with YouTubers using things one time and never again? Let's just keep reusing, alright? So here we have, this is the Loreal Infallible. This one is the 24-hour fresh wear foundation. My color is in 415, and this is just a very natural, glowy, medium coverage foundation, and it has a beautiful pump on it. So we're just going to put some on the Sonia Kashuk sponge. Let's start with 2 pumps and then just kind of stamp it on the face. You can see it's kind of a buildable medium coverage, so it looks like a light coverage. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 more pumps on and then stamp that on the face as well. Another product that I've used a few times on the channel for you guys, not very new, is the Loreal. This is the Infallible concealer, the full wear, and my color is in 355 Vanilla. Also something I've used a little bit on here on this channel, but I really like it, and I think this is a really good drugstore concealer that has recently come out. I like to just do little dabs. It can get cakey and thick if you put too much, but I just want to do, I have some trouble spots. I just want to do like just a little bit, and this color tone is perfect for me. It's just a couple of shades lighter than my face, so it does a good job of brightening, but we are going to press that into the skin, also using this aggressive sponge. The Laneige lip mask. I have been absolutely loving this. Just take a little bit on my pinky. It is a lip mask, but it also works as a thick, very thick lip gloss. It has a little bit of a pink tint to it. I really like this, and my lips are extremely dry. I had allergies all last week, so I took sinus or allergy medicine, and so, you know, that just dries out everything, which is good for your draining sinuses, but it's like bad for just like your skin. Ooh, I gotta blend this in. It's bad for your skin, and then also it's just bad for dehydration. So I do have some water over here that I am drinking. Okay. But I think for May, guys, I'm going to film at least twice a week, my weekly makeup basket, and maybe one other video. I have some fun videos planned for the month. Appreciate you guys letting me keep it low-key, like just kick it low-key for April. That was awesome. I feel like I did get to just step back and chill for a minute, which was really nice. And it also gave me time to wrap my head around my time management for my business, and also the summer, so that was really good. So I feel good about May. I feel good about what I need to do to be successful in May. I told you guys last month that I want to look at each month and be intentional and go by a month-by-month basis. I found myself just, when I thought about everything as a whole, like long term, it's super overwhelming, but just to break everything up, just 1 month at a time was really nice. So it is today, as I film this, April 27th, but I think it's going to be May 1st or May 2nd when you watch this. So I'm going to go ahead and write down my May to-dos and just kind of break it down so that it's not so overwhelming. But yeah, thanks guys. I love you guys. You guys are like, okay, you can take this time, but you better come back. I'm coming back at least 2 times a week. So yeah. Alright, we're done pressing that into the skin. Let's set it. I really like using this Catrice. This is the Light Illusion Loose Setting Powder, and this one is a yellow tone. I really like it for under the eyes. It's nice for the whole face, but especially under the eyes. It's a really fine powder, which is nice. So usually there is enough in the lid for me to use, so I'm just going to tap my Real Technique setting brush in to it, and then we're going to tap out the fine line, or what has settled into fine lines, and then just tap this on and then brush it off. Carolyn and I were brainstorming last week video ideas for you guys. And I think this week we'll film it, so you'll be seeing it in the next couple of weeks if we do get to film it. Yeah, I'll just give you a little sneak peek. If you haven't watched my Doing Makeup on Carolyn, you need to go watch it so that you'll appreciate what I'm about to say. Because if you didn't watch it, you're going to be like, okay. But Carolyn does not wear makeup really, so I did her makeup, and guys, her life has been changed since bronzer. She's like, I wear it every day. And then I gave her some highlighters, and so she's like, and I've been tapping the highlighters on. She's like, I just look at myself like, who's she? So, we're gonna try magnetic lashes on. Well, she's gonna try putting them on. So, stay tuned for that. I cannot wait to film that video. Next, we're going to have Too Faced Ethereal Powder, and it looks like this. I picked it up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And it has like just a little lid that you can open up, and then it has a beautiful heart. And then I like to just tap that into the lid. You don't need a lot of this. And it looks like that. Then I'm going to take my favorite brush to set all this, which is the unicorn brush from Tarte, but any dome brush would work. And then press it into the skin. So that little bit was perfect, and I always like to touch my face to make sure it's no longer tacky. I'm personally someone who always has to set their face. I really admire people that are like, I never set my face. I'm like, how? That's amazing, how? Alright, we are going to go in with bronzer. This is one I haven't used on my channel in a long time. This is the Milani 04 bronzer, and it is in Glow. I really like these, and I like using my Real Techniques multitask brush. And so we're going to just tap it in, rub it on. I do have sleep lines on my face. It's Saturday, and I took a really long nap. It was like 3 hours, and it was magical. The only thing I have planned today is I'm going to go over to a girlfriend's house, and you guys actually haven't met her. I don't know if she's open to the YouTube or not, but we're just going to have a girls' night. I train her, so I get to see her every week, and we've been friends for years, well before I started training her, but I've been training her for years as well. And so we get to touch base with each other on a weekly basis, but we don't always get to just hang out with each other. Just life gets in the way, that kind of thing. So I'm excited for us to go hang out. Just watching movies. Maybe I should take my nail polish because sometimes we paint our nails. It's like true girls time. I love it. My best friend Chelsea with a Y was just in town. She appreciated all the makeup that we pulled in the weekly makeup basket for her, and I didn't realize she was so into brow products, so that was really cool because I had some that I was trying to get rid of. But we went to dinner, and then we did karaoke here at my house. It was fun. If you follow me on I have a personal Instagram account. It's Abbiest, A-B-B-I-E-S-T. It's a private account, but if you want to like see me and my real life and also all my fitness stuff, you can request it, and I will make sure you're not like a troll or a fake person, and then I will accept it, because I'm way more active there than I am on my makeup account. My makeup account is just like makeup, so I don't always get to update it that much. And also it is public, so I don't really need my karaoke on that page. Alright, next we're going in with highlighter. This is the LA Girl Strobe 110 watt strobing powder, and this is absolutely stunning. As you can see, I'm going to go in with this, I think it's a Y6, I could be mistaken, but it's a Morphe highlighting brush, and I just like to like, ooh, it's so powdery. I went a little in on that. And then we just go in on the tops of the cheeks, and look at that. Morty, come on. Sorry, Morty was just barking. He has an ear infection. He had to go to the vet. Now he has to get drops in his ears. Poor little baby. He's very kind about letting us put the drops in his ears. I think because it feels good, or it's making him feel better, because it's only one ear that's infected, but it's already like 90% less red than it was when we went. And in case you're new, Morty is my 13-and-a-half-year-old Pomeranian. He's an old man, old man. All right, and then for blush, this is new. I actually haven't even used it yet. I hauled it recently. This is the Catrice blush right here, and it is in 30 Golden Coral, and that's what it looks like. Taking my favorite Amazon brush to apply it, just tapping it in, and then we're gonna go just kind of on the very apple of the cheek and back. I say it's not going to be very long, and then already like 12 minutes in. But I don't know about you guys, you've kind of commented, a few of you have commented you like the longer videos, and I have found myself personally liking longer videos as I watch on YouTube. I kind of want them to be at least 25 minutes these days. I used to stick to like 15 to 20, but now I'm like, 7 minutes? What are you going to talk about in 7 minutes? So like 25, 30, 35, especially for vlogs, 35 is really nice, 35 minutes long. So yeah, so maybe you won't mind that this is not as quick as I thought it would be. Guys, this Banana Bright primer has like a little bit of a sweet taste when it gets on your lips. So I just keep tasting like I ate candy. It's really bizarre. Alright, we are going to set everything, you know, with my Hourglass dim lighting powder. If you hear Jared, he's in the kitchen. Say hello, Jared.
Hello, Jared.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm just heating up my brew burger from last night.
That's where we went with Chelsea. We had burgers. Well, salads. Gonna take this.
No, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. Look at that burger.
You gotta lift it up. They didn't see it.
They did?
Up, 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 up. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. See, the bun, number one, it's like one of those butter buns. It's a pastrami. Man, come on.
You guys are probably like hungry now. He ate his fries, taking his sweet time. Chelsea and I had already gone through 2 glasses of wine. We both ate salad. And then he hadn't even touched his burger.
I don't reheat French fries. So I gotta eat them all fresh.
So then, like, we're done, and he has a full burger.
So I felt obliged to take at least 2-3 bites. So
now he's gonna enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then I like to personally set my face and then go in with my eyes. I know I do it very backwards, but I typically don't have a lot of issues with eyeshadow fallout, especially with the melt stacks. So we're going to set it with the MAC Painterly paint pot, and I like to apply it on my eyes with my finger before setting my face with a spray, because I find that this is hard to apply to my eyes whenever they're a little bit wet from a setting spray. So I go in first with this. I've really been loving this Painterly paint pot. You could almost just put, you guys probably do this, but just put it on and then set it with a translucent powder and be done with your eyes. Like I would never be that simple, but you could. And then we're gonna set it here with the Too Faced Festival Refresh Setting Spray. So I let that soak in and dry just down just a little bit, and then move in with eye shadows. Looking good though, it's looking good. Front and other side. Looks good, natural, glowy. Basically my everyday face routine for work. Just, you know, I switch out the products, so let's do eyes, let's do eyes. Alright guys, I have zoomed you in to see what we're doing here. So, I am inserting a video of the stack up close and personable. Breathe, Abby. Okay, so we have the Dark Matter stack from Melt. Melt is an independent makeup brand, online only. It's a little bit on the more pricier side, but if you sign up for their website, you will be able to get emails when they're having sales. I personally Only the 2 that I have purchased I bought while they were on sale, and then 2 were gifted to me that I own in my collection. And you can buy each of these separate. So first we have Blur. I think these might be in a different order than what you're seeing them on the screen. So let's just look at them. You have a lighter color, a middle color, a red toned color, and then a dark color. I do like that these are magnetic, so they just all stack together, and you can kind of do designs with them, which is scary. It's really scary because I always worry I'm going to drop them, but you know, you can just do like this with them. You can stack them all up and leave them on your vanity if you have multiple stacks, but this is what it looks like, and then the top does have a little mirror on the top.
So Rust?
This one is the dark matter. Rust is the one he gave me, so that'll be featured in another video. He got it for my birthday, like my first birthday that we celebrated together. Ooh, he paid full price for that baby too. He was like, makeup is really expensive. Okay, so like I said, this is a totally matte stack, and I'm only going to use this stack in this video just so you can see what kind of look you can get out of it. But I will say I personally will go over my lid with some sort of glitter, whether it's the Stila glitters or just something from a different palette. So starting off, I do like to go in with Blur, and we're just going to kind of lay this all over the lid to help set down the matte paint pot. And so we're going to tap in with the Morphe 518, and they do have a little bit kickback, but it doesn't, and you can see you want to tap it off, but it doesn't translate really as fallout on your lid. So we're going to run it just in the middle of the eye or the crease, but we will just run it all over for just one time through to set everything. Same thing on the other eye. And then I'm going to go through the crease one more time. Alright, so next I just kind of like to go from lightest to darkest. That's kind of my go-to for this stack. So we're going to go in with Unseen and tap into it with the same brush and keep it more focused into the crease, not so high up like we went with the last color. Again, has a little bit kickback. I think that's true of all the stacks, at least the ones that I own. There are more stacks than the 4 I own, but some are just dark, and they just released a jewel tone stack that is just a little bit too dark for me personally, but it does look beautiful, and I have noticed some people already doing tutorials with them on YouTube. And additionally, they do actually have palettes that are newish in the last year to their brand, and I've heard good things about them, but their palettes sell out super easily, so I haven't really been interested in them. I'm sure they're good, but they're just expensive with the stacks, and I think the cool thing about the stacks is it's just so different than everything else. So yeah, I can't really speak too much to their palettes. But again, keeping it just more so in the crease, keeping the brush kind of lifted up, keeping the product at the very end of the brush, and then lightly putting it into the crease, wiping back and forth. This is my go-to look for this palette. It's pretty simple, but you can use it as just like a, I don't know, like a neutrals palette that you just kind of touch into when you need neutral colors. Next, we're going to go in with Enigma. It's like a brick color, and what I'm going to do with this Morphe M433, it's just a pinched in brush. We're going to put it on the very end of the brush, tap it off, and then we're just going to put it straight in, we'll do this eye, straight into the crease. And I like to have my eye kind of open and then wiggle it in, because I kind of want this to be a peek through color that isn't the star of the show, but just adds like an extra depth that's like, ooh, what is her eyeshadow doing? That's cute. That's what we want. So we're going to do that on both sides. And then I'm going to go in with the original brush and just blend it out just a little bit. Clearing up, blending out those sharp lines. And then with the dark color, Dark Matter, I'm going to just tap this with, what are we going to use? Let's use this little brush. This is a Luxe mini flat angled brush. It's super small. So we're going to take it just a little bit in to the black, and I just like to tap it a little bit on the outer edge and then just run it just a little bit into the crease, only about 1/3 into the crease, not much farther than that. I have another tutorial on my channel using the stack, and it might honestly be the same look for all I remember, because like I said, this is kind of my go-to look for the stack, but I will link it down below just in case you're curious about it. See, this one got a little patchy compared to this one, so we're gonna just spend a minute trying to blend it out. Then we're going to go back in with this brick red color and run it in the crease again to help blend. Next, I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush. This is also from the Amazon kit. I'll have it linked down below. And we're going to go back in with Blur. And I'm going to pat this on my lid to help blend out the craziness that's happening over here, but to also just be our lid shade. So this is what the top of the eyes look like. So I went ahead and ran one more round layer of the red in the crease, and then we took a little bit more of Unseen onto just above that, and then with a brush without any extra product, just go around the edges to help really blend that together. And then I did one more of Blur on the lid. So I think it's looking good. We're going to take the brush that has the red tone without any additional product and just run it underneath the eye on both sides. Alright, and then that is what the eyes are looking like. We're going to go in with mascara and do my brows. I'll do those off camera, and then we will be right back. Alright, so this is the eyes completed. You can see why it's called Dark Matter. It gets very like smoky and dark really easily, almost gothic if you wanted to. For a mascara, I did the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And then for brows, I use what I've been using, which is the It Brow Power in Universal Taupe. And then the Maybelline, this is the Brow Precise in Blonde. So that's what I used to finish off the eyes. I'm going to go back in with the LA Girl highlighter that we used, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to tap just on top of my cheeks like we did before, just to bring back some of that highlight just a couple times. Keeping it on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my pinky, and just hit the inner corner on both sides. And then a little bit up here on my brow bone. Alright, one thing I like to do to finish up a look is to go in with the Revolution Bake and Blot. This is a new thing newish for the last couple months. Just tap it in with any type of brush, and then I like to just run it under my under eyes just to add a little bit more brightening to them. It's probably not like a huge difference, but I like what it does. So we're gonna do that, And then that's it. And then for lipstick, I am going in with the Becca. This is Taupe. And this came in a BoxyCharm. And it looks like this. It's a very neutral color. My lips are really chapped, so I don't really know what this formula is going to be like. I never used it. Oh, I don't know about this. This formula is really nice. It's super creamy. This is just not a color that I typically go for, but this formula is stunning. It's like a chapstick, and it smells good. I like it. Alright. This might be one you want to use a liner with because it's so creamy and moisturizing that I could see as you rub your lips together midday, it could kind of get a little crazy. Finally, to set it all off, we're going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter. Whew, fix the hair up. What do you think? This is the final look. And then I will zoom you in on the eyes. Alright guys, this is the final look. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope that if you have this stack, you feel inspired to pull it out and use it. Or if you've been on the fence about purchasing it, maybe it'll help you make a decision. I think overall it's a good Come Clutch basic palette because the colors are just so neutral and they can kind of finish off a look. It's not my favorite for an all-in-one. I definitely always like putting on some sort of shimmer on the lid, but overall I like this. This black color over here got a little out of control, but I think it still came together and looks really nice. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. It's good to be back, right? It's good to be back together. So if you're new, please make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications so you do not lose me into the YouTube world. We get lost in here. You'll forget my name within a week. It'll be awful. So let's just save ourselves both the trouble to subscribe, turn on the notifications. But that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for requesting that I use the stacks, and I will go through and use the other 3 stacks in the next coming weeks. So thanks for the ideas. I love it. Until I see you, I hope you are all doing well. Have a good day, night, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.